Take 4. Always make sure you have your asthma attack before you start filming. So this should be interesting to see how this goes. I'm doing this video for Mindy and for Bee because Bee wanted to see an unboxing video. Unfortunately, I forgot and I unboxed before. Yeah, so anyway, I got a cool hat for 10 bucks. Okay? Yeah. And I got, finally, where did they go? Uh-oh. The house ate them. I got pride flags hanging around here somewhere. So anyhow, back to the flutes. I'm not going to say I'm going to be able to play any of these today because I used to play my flutes every day for hours on end. And I haven't done that in more than 10 years. Bad. So, I'm going to start with, let me see, this type of flute, the Quena, is the very first I got. Probably when I was in my early 20s, and I couldn't play it. I couldn't figure out how to play it. And there was nobody around, there was no YouTube to say, this is how you play this flute. Even though there is, it's still really hard to play. We're saving this for last. The first flute I actually sort of mastered, well, you know, of sorts. I made a Native American style flute, and a friend of mine was much better at it than I was, and he made this one. So his name was Steve Lins, and he's somewhere else now with the Sky people. So this is his flute, well, that he gave to me. You have to have a good diaphragm to play one of these flutes, and you also have to make sure that you adjust this channel. It actually circulates your air to get the sound. It's a science thing. I don't get it. I just know how to make it. Oh goody. Then, because I couldn't play the Quena, and I love the sound of a wooden flute, but I wanted something with a scale, like a, you know, that you're used to hearing, a scale. Something that perhaps you could play with somebody playing the guitar or whatever. Though that's not really always genuinely the case, because if you have a wooden flute, it will change a little bit depending on the season. And so something I found out from my friend was that, like, this flute was probably made in the spring because it plays really good right now. And this one I got from some people that made handmade Renaissance style flutes, transverse flute, about 27 years ago, I'm guessing. So with the transverse flute, you have to be really careful that you don't actually blow too hard. You get that squeaky sound that you heard, and you'll hop an octave when you don't want to. I love this flute. I loved it so much that I wanted an alto one. The alto one, I'm going to say this right now, it might not play. The temper of the wood, and when my friend looked at it, he said, I bet you that it was made in the autumn. And so seriously, usually in the autumn is the best time I can get a sound out of it. And with my lack of practice, I'm not hoping for anything right now. Be not nice. Also, if you notice how big this flute is and how far apart the holes are, I could use longer arms. I actually had a problem with my thumb when I first started playing. Oh crap. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's enough of my embarrassment. That's a nice sound, right? Okay, next. So, one of those flutes has a crack in it because I used to take them out in the winter and play them. In the ice storm, remember that? Yeah. So, I got these. Actually, I have 3 of these. One's missing. I've got a really, really old one. Like, has no finish on it. Really, really old. This is a penny whistle. It's a Clark's. It's the best you can get. Seriously. The wood is separating from this. This is one of the problems with the Clark's, is that the body is tin and there's that wood there, and that has to have some adjustment every so often. That's why the squeak. I don't know if this one's any better. Let's see. This one looks a little tighter up there. That's how it's supposed to sound. Too high for me. Not really my preference of sound, which is why I started looking for other flutes. Something else other than my ones that are really precious and I don't want to take them outside a lot. Like not outside in my bike basket, you know, a lot. So I got this. This is interesting. This is, and please forgive me if I say this wrong, it's Chinese, never mind. It's a dizzy, and you have there's a name for the membrane that you put across here, and believe me, the membrane, if you can get it on right, is much better than Scotch tape. The membrane is important to the sound, and if you get the membrane on there, on this hole right here, in between the transverse hole that you blow in and the rest of them, if it has any wrinkles or if it loses its, you know, tautness, you just do this. Saves you some time, and because that should just look smooth, okay? Now let's see, this again has a high sound, and it's a bit pitchy because it's bamboo. And if I can get a sound of it. Frida. Okay, this is not good. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. It's not working for me today, so I'm not going to lose some time on that. Trust me, I actually can play it, but not today, apparently. So, count how many ums in this video, and I'll give you a prize. No, I won't. This one that I just got, okay, now, maybe an hour ago. Don't know why I can't get that bottom note. I'm going to keep working on that. for playing a quena for the second time in my life, and I didn't succeed the first time. I'm pretty happy with that. Hey, kitty! Kitty likes the flutes. So anyway, that's the quena. I love it. I'm getting a better sound out of it today than I am out of my other ones, so I think I'm going to try really working on this one. It smells amazing. Just lovely, and I'm really glad it got here in one piece. So thank you, Mindy, for being interested. Thank you, Beth, because this is an art supply.